Good evening. You'll have to forgive the shades here making noise because I turned on the air conditioning because it's way too hot in here. Oh, young man writes. Oh, should I leave the family farm? Hello, Mr. Clary. My name is, we'll keep you anonymous, 25 years old, and I live in Poland. I prefer to remain anonymous. I live with my parents because we run a farm, 80 acres, living off of growing wheat, colza, and grass. Third farming each, shells and pigs, rabbit. Father and I work together. Work is enjoyable and very profitable for Polish standards. Why is the Poles always like, oh, we're just Poles? We're Yits and we're slopes. You know, if like you cut your taxes and like just invited, frankly, white people to come here. Hey, come here. And we got like a 10% tax. Maybe, all pushovery. Except the ones that like went and fought the Germans. I was meant to inherit. I take it back. Melee 18. I'm sorry. I read that. I'm sorry. I was meant to inherit the farm since I was a teenager, but I was free to decide. I decided to stay after high school. Both me and my parents were content with that decision. I was meant to learn the craft from my father, and I learned a lot. Aside from farming, we do all kinds of cool stuff like building our own tools, fixing engines and machines. That's great, dude. Dude, do you want to trade fathers? I love my dad, but he never taught me how to build my own tools. The problem is, it's been 5 years of me living with and working for my parents. While in terms of material comfort, everything is fine. Not luxurious by any means, but really comfortable. I quite frankly feel like I probably am pussy-ass bitch for not being independent and haven't seen much of the world besides my farm and occasional visits to the city around Poland. Okay, let's stop here now. Really? I don't know how to make my own tools. I don't know how to farm. What do you understand what a real pussy is in Western civilization, of which Poland is part of? I think you got to give yourself a little bit more credit. The average pussy in Western civilization is a liberal arts major, limp-wristed white kid. Yeah, it could be. It could be. Let's not limit it to white because I've seen plenty of limp-wristed non-white kids running around with their worthless degrees. Sassy ass minority women. Shut up. Just shut up and go collect another fucking government check. I think if you compare yourself to the average quote unquote man of your generation, regardless of race or stripe, and women, because women will be, let's throw women in there too. You are much more of a man, much more accomplished, much more skilled. And I am not saying this to make you feel better. Because again, I don't make my own tools. Do not confuse the fact, it's very important, that just because you didn't like go and get the college experience or the 20-something experience and live with a bunch of degenerate douchebags that rely on people like you and your father to feed them with the government paying them for the food, with the government programs. Oh, by which they finance by taxing you and your father. You're no pussy, dude. You're no pussy. You're a real man. I think you've achieved it. You don't have to go to the city where all the action is. So knocked it off right now. You ran a farm. There's not much more manly than that except like soldier or special ops. Okay. So I think you're pretty good there. So forgive yourself. I mean, what? And by the way, I know you're young. You don't know. I didn't make it to the sea. You didn't miss anything. Little parents about probably a pussy not being independent, and you're a pussy ass bitch for not being independent. Wait. Did you work for your dad? Did you earn your keep? Well, then I guess. See, farming requires. That's a different dynamic. Like, if your dad's an accountant, your mom's a lawyer. Well, you don't know either of them, and then you run off along your way and you go take care of yourself. Now, if your parents didn't give you no money, you're independent. Farmers are a little bit different. Your dad's hauling it. Did you go out and did you milk cows? Did you go shovel shit? Did you go till the fields? Well, that doesn't sound like dependence to me. or pussy ass bitch. Sounds like a real man who actually, and that's how farms work. That's the different culture. But haven't seen much world besides my farm and occasional visits in city around Poland. Also, our village is another shithole, and within 40-kilometer radius, which is like 3 feet American, there's nothing interesting. My social life is basically dead and I haven't experienced much life. Another complicating factor is that we are almost done building our new house, which took us 10 years of work. It was technically meant to be mine. Also, I have a troublesome relationship with my father. He's kind of crappy. He's a kind of a crappy teacher. I like your vernacular. Your English is amazing. You have, for whatever you could gain, you have really good English. You can get the panache down. Expects me to learn from observing him. Rarely lets me do the work. He either says, you will work enough in your life, or get straight up hostile. Want to show initiative for some reason. Also, obviously, living with parents as a grown man and operating in their frame sucks. Anyway, at this point, I feel like I'm atrophying. Look at that. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You got a damn good fine command of the English language. I should drop everything, start anew, carve out my own path like a goddamn man. All right. Putting this to bed again, dude. You are a real man. You've worked a farm. I've not worked a farm. Very few people you're going to meet work a farm. The vast majority of Western men, black, be they yellow, black, or white, they are children in His sight. Jesus loves the little rapists of the world. I'm sorry, children of the world. You're going to run into them. If you get out of your hole, you'll find out like, oh my God, how many pussies are around here? Start a new life, but that would mean my parents probably selling the farm, which was work of their lives. I'm hatching something of a plan involving learning a trade, moving my programmer job, much better. Highest regards, will keep you honest. All right, here's the deal, dude. You and your parents need to split and take a break from one another a little bit. If your dad is they've done a good farm. There's nothing wrong with what your dad did. There's nothing wrong with what they're trying to do. They built this house for you. They have denied you choice or agency. And also the fact that anytime you start to show initiative or try to learn something different and your dad yells at you, that's nope, done. You obviously have long-term moral concerns about the viability and the feasibility, sustainability of this farm. And when you show interest, you're like, yeah, I have plenty of time. Okay, no. And look, guys, I'm going to say it again. Be you yellow, black, or white, or over in the Western civilization world or Eastern world, your parents need to be told fuck off occasionally. I think you need to tell your parents, like, yeah, you know what? It is completely within your right. And here's the test. It's going to take some balls on your part, dude. It's going to take some balls. So think of your Polish forefathers that fought in the ghettos of Warsaw, kept off both the fucking communists and the fucking Germans. Oh, that is a brilliant fucking, you want to talk about balls. And tell your parents, like, you need to go off on your own. And by go off on your own, I don't mean like, I'm going to go travel and backpack, man, like a pussy little white girl from the American suburbs. You need to like go and travel on your own. And travel on your own, I mean like not necessarily physically travel, but you need to skill travel. You go off, you do your own thing. Work as a bartender in Berlin. You go, I mean, your English is spectacular. Go to the United Kingdom. Go to Ireland. Go to someplace they speak English. Just go. Come to the United States. You have amazing English. Your English is better than mine, frankly. You need a couple years on your own, outside and not under the guise of your parents. And then you also need the mentality to realize, like, oh, I have the right to do what I want. You are not beholden to your parents. I know they trained you, but this is where that was a very key thing. You are willing to learn. Your dad says, "Oh, fuck off." Yeah, you know what? Fuck off, Dad. That was a very key thing. That's very important. So I think what you need to do is just basically like, no, Dad, Mom, I don't want. And here's the thing, man. You don't want to do it. It's like you don't. Maybe you do. Like after you go try 5 years at programming, or you go join the military, you go this, you go bartend in the United States. You need to get the fuck out of there. Because you'll never know any other life. You'll never know. You'll never know. And so what you need to do is like while your dad could still work it and is like telling you, Dad, don't do it that way. Well, then obviously your dad doesn't need you. So leave. Take whatever money you have. Go travel for a year or two in the United States, in Europe, whatever. You gotta. Here's the other thing: is like all these guys come up to me. What should I do? I'm like, well, who are you? I don't know. Well, what should I do? If you're a robot, you should give me all your money. You should go work go major in engineering and then give me all your money. And that's what you should. That's your point and purpose of being in life. So you don't even know who you are. So I think you need to at least travel for a year, and I don't mean travel like liberal white girl from the United States. I'm not talking about that. You need to get out, and you need to stop working on the farm, and you need to go. And if you worked on a farm, you can work anywhere. I mean, no job is beneath you. I think you should become a bartender. I think you should go to Berlin. I think you should go to the United Kingdom. I think you should go to Dublin. I think you should learn to be a bartender. That's what I'm just going bartender. I don't know why that comes into mind. You should come to the United States, be a bartender. I'm going to assume because you're a farmer, you're probably in really good shape. You come here and like, oh yeah, hey, how you doing? Yeah, yes. My name is Slovak. Yes. And it goes like, oh my God, I want to sleep with you because you have an accent. And then you come here, you go there, wherever. I don't care where you go. You go somewhere. Get the F out of there. Find out who you are, what you want to do. And fuck your dad. Fuck him and fuck your mom. Who gives a shit what they want? What do you want to do? Because you're going to die, motherfucker. You don't owe them anything. They fucked. Your mom didn't abort you. Oh my God, look, I carried you around for 9 months. You mean like every other woman for like 150 billion times over? For the past 2 million years? That's a big accomplishment? Oh, you didn't abort me. Thank you, Mom. Thank you so much. You don't know your parents' shit. You gotta get that through your head. You don't know your parents' shit. I don't care how many. And it'd be one thing if his dad like took you under his wing and he's like, no, don't do that. Anytime you show initiative, oh, fuck that guy. Fuck him. That's not like a minor thing. That's not a eccentricity of his personality. That's an asshole getting in your way when you have a legitimate question. Okay, Dad, you take care of it. He's perfectly fine. But if by that, oh, well, I guess you don't need me. See ya, bye. And here's what that's gonna do. When you leave, your parents will finally realize you're not this piece of furniture to take advantage of, which pretty much every boomer parent ever does. Especially if they require you to like continue the farm over. And they're like, oh, I've seen it in Asian families, immigrant Asian, like the strong, actual strong Asian man, like, yeah, fuck you, Mom and Dad, I don't need your money. Now the initial, like, you're banned from the family. And then when they realize the kid's not coming back, so this is a standard classical tug and pull. Even happened to me. And I'm like, are you going to see Jesus? No. Are you going to give me money? Well, I guess I'm not going to go see Jesus. Fuck off then. It wasn't that big of a dramatic, but I've seen it though with Asian families. Like, you're not my son because you chose chemical engineering over civil engineering. Who dang? Even though no Asian has ever said who dang in his life before. But yeah, man, you really need to separate yourself from your family. You really, and they're not vile or vicious. They're not, controlling. You just need to go. You just need to go and say, Dad, Mom, I'm out of here. Take your money, get the fuck out. Go work whatever jobs you want, and you need to go travel the desert. Normally, I'd say you need to major in this, you need to join the military. Nope, my fine young sir, you need to get the fuck out and go travel around and just see what's out there in the world. And you also need to realize this is very critical, sir. Very critical. You don't owe your parents jack motherfucker all shit. Especially since your dad told you to fuck off anytime you try to come up with. Let them handle it. Let them. You didn't have a choice. I'm giving you a choice. You got the balls to go and take it, that choice. All right, there you go. Questions, answers, Assel Consulting. Oh, wait, someone made a donation. Kilroy was here for $5. I'm drunk off gin and amaretto. Oh, what? What? Gin and amaretto? Oh, it's horrible. Drunk off gin and amaretto. Could you spare a couple bucks for Cappy Tools? Oh my God. What is wrong with you, Kilroy? That's horrible. All right. Another one coming up probably. See you guys later. Toodles.